Hey guys, this is Foxy Pants, otherwise known as Ken. Today we're playing Dead by Daylight, which is my first recording of anything actually, because I never play game. I mean, I do play games all the time, but I've never thought to record them. Um, after playing after playing a few games with Devon Nightmare, um, I definitely wanted to try it out. But so here it is. Hopefully we do well. Today I'm playing as a survivor, as you can see, because there's no killer on the screen. And hopefully we do well. So far, I'm a Meg, and I've got two Dwights. One is Bloody, which means he's prestige, and he's probably very powerful at everything he does. And then I've got a Jake with a toolbox and another Dwight, which probably means they are both doing some sort of sabotage. Um, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. And I don't feel comfortable with them all having um, those toolboxes, because usually that means they're sabotaging things. And so I'm going to go ahead and change this to this. And I'm going to change my perks as well. I'm definitely going to want Premonition, Spine Chill, Quick and Quiet, and Sprint Burst. Normally I wouldn't do this, especially for my first recording, but bloody clothed people always make me nervous. So I'm gonna go with try and be helpful rather than surviving, because um, my previous game, I got to meet a bloody um, nurse whose ability is to teleport. She can see people when they're healing each other. So if you get injured and then another survivor tries to heal you, she sees that and then she can come and get you. So it was very bad. One person disconnected, and when that happens, you still have the same amount of generators you have to fix in the game, but um, there's less people because there's one generator for every player, which makes sense. I know survivors are supposed to be super powerful, and with Sprint Burst, I kind of am. However, um, it should be kind of enjoyable for the survivor as well. I mean, all the power should be for the killer, but the survivor should still have a chance. Um, for that was weird. I couldn't move my mouse for a second. Um, if you'll notice, I am moving my mouse now that I can. This is solely because I'm not even. I'm not even gonna go. I'm not even. I'm so much not even that not even has not even. I take that back. There is a hillbilly who just downed a person. Hillbillies get a chainsaw, which they can one hit down people, which is good for them, bad for survivors. Which, I mean, makes sense. Like I said before, killers definitely have the advantage in the game, and unfortunately, that's not true. Survivors have all the advantage. As you can see by my setup, I mean, it's not the greatest and not the most OP of setups. However, I can see the killer when he's headed towards me. I can see the killer when he's looking at me. I have a thing called Sprint Burst, which gives me a short burst of extra speed so that I can get away from the killer if possible. Normally, I wouldn't sprint through anything, but that killer took him to the basement, which is really bad. The basement is the place you never want to end up, um, because it's incredibly difficult for other survivors to not find you, but get you. Because I mean, if I wanted to know where he was at, I would just look down and see him. He's caught another survivor, which is bad. I'm not even going to bother. Normally, I brought my med kit because I was going to help people, but altruism is the death of a survivor. And I would like to get some amount of points today. Usually it's 2 generators, which I got 1, so I'll get the second one, Sprint Burst over there, see if I can't save that person. Here comes a Jake. You can finish that, buddy, because I'm gonna head out this way. Well, I know where they are. I'm gonna go ahead and leave because that killer got them down in the basement, which means they're done for. I'm sorry, but you're done for. That leaves me. Let's. I'm sorry for being super quiet, guys. Ah, shit, I should have used that. And since I've already started running, I'm gonna go ahead and run some more. Ooh, I suddenly had a spike of lag, and unfortunately, that point guy was gonna struggle, but I don't blame him really. I wasn't gonna go save him. I definitely lagged there, as you saw. Hopefully I gave him the slip. I'm really hoping so, as I go hide out in a corner. I'm going to go ahead and use this tree's cover and heal myself up. Um, sorry, I get really intense. I'm not even gonna bother. Just, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and struggle. I wasn't gonna do it before because that probably has the hatch. But he's got some sort of iron grass, so I'm just gonna kind of hang out. He was probably a really good killer. I don't know. Unfortunately, during my recordings, I tend to lag because all of my FPS is concentrated in the game rather than anything else. And killer staring straight at me now. Guy, you should be looking for the hatch, which is the smart thing to do. And I'm going to go ahead and let myself go now. Unfortunately, you guys got to see me die in my first off game. My other recording, I definitely survived. However, you couldn't hear anything but me, which was awful. I mean, cool if I talked a lot, but as you can tell, when the things got hairy, I stopped talking, which makes terribly bad. Good thing I'm not a live streamer, because, you know. Iron Grass 1, he had Deer Stalker. I wasn't really going to get away from this guy. He caught that guy. That's too bad. Well, good game for the killer. I mean, I'll, he got tons of points. So let's go ahead and jump into the next one. Alright, so we're in our second match. We got two Megs, which I don't like to copy other characters really. I'm going to go ahead and switch out to... No, I'm going to stay with Nia. She's working with Kindred too, like I said before in the beginning. Um, we're going to do it this time. Go ahead and drop objectives, so it gives me 25 extra blood points if I get anything objective done, which is doing generators, opening doors, finding loot chests that I can open, and if I survive, I can keep the item if I don't use it up. I'm really terrible at transitions, guys, so if it suddenly cuts for some weird reason, that's why. As you can see, someone wants us to go to the lunacy place, the asylum, I'm sorry, and that's basically what's going to happen. Hopefully I'm doing this right, so... Sorry, you guys get to be the subjects of my first recording and, like, third YouTube thing, but first ever gaming. So you'll get to bore it out with me as I struggle to get things done correctly. And if I'm really lucky, what'll happen for this is that I won't have to do another recording, because I've done like 3. I probably shouldn't have ran there. Killers can see scratches from people who run. They last for about 10 seconds and are an angry red chicken scratch. It's chicken scratch. They're red chicken scratches that the killer can see. Oh, snap. Jake had been a snake. He definitely would have bit me because I didn't see him crawl up at all. I didn't even see the reunite points that usually pop up, but, you know, I was probably looking at other things. We both messed up on a generator, so I'm going to go ahead and walk away. There's Michael Myers, the silent killer. Michael seems to be focused in on that Jake, which is fine with me, because that means I can continue to do this generator. If you noticed, until Michael Myers got close to me, you couldn't hear his heartbeat. That's because he has a reduced one until he enters a... Nope, 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 fuck you. He's searching for me, which is fine because he's gonna take that Jake to that hook right over there. And I'm sorry, Jake, but I'm not coming for you right at this moment. I'm gonna let you bleed for a little while, because I don't know how long his Evil Within lasts, which could be anywhere up to like a minute, I think. It's usually how long it goes for. I don't hear his heartbeat anymore, which means he probably wandered away. He's down that way. He's definitely behind me, which is fine. Apparently I got stuck on something. I have no clue where Myers went, unfortunately. Nor any of my survivor friends. Which is okay. I mean, he let me live rather than chasing me down, which is unusual. So I'm just gonna beat it. I mean, they want to mess with Michael Myers. Sorry, I heard someone messing on a generator, which I was hoping would heal me. But there's 3 of us over here, so there was 3 of us over there, so the 4th one has to be somewhere else. I'm gonna go looking in this house because right now Michael Myers is all over there. Someone's already been here, unfortunately for me. Just hoping I'd be able to like find this. The dungeon is not in there. Perfect. I found the Claudette, which is the other survivor. Please don't fail any skill checks. Because I want to live, not get murdered in my face. Michael Myers is still busy with that Jake. That was weird. Apparently that counted as a drop. I don't know why. But Michael currently has Jake, which is okay. I mean, at this point, really a killer should have like 1 kill. I mean, we do have 2 generators, which means if it comes down to it, the last of a survivor will get the hatch. I imagine Meg is still over there. I can see Michael Myers walking in the distance. He's headed off that way towards the dungeon or the basement, whatever you want to call it. I'm hoping that Meg is still over there to save that Jake, but I am not counting my chickens at all for that. It does look like Jake's going to die, because unless I had sprint burst, I was never going to make that run unless I started running before he got hooked. I don't see Michael anymore. I'm not going to finish this generator because I know Michael has walked away from that dude. Oh, nope, either way, they got that Jake out, so I'm going to do that. Hopefully the killer will look in this direction and he will be distracted. Oh, looks like someone took a hit for that Jake. Now, being altruistic is all good and well, and you get great points for it, but altruism will kill you. It was and proving my point. She went down, and that Jake is away somewhere. Looks like she's not being picked up, probably because Michael was looking for the Jake. Which is fine. I mean, at this point, if I were Michael Myers, I would camp. I would camp, because right now he's going to get 1 person. He might get the Jake, I don't know. I hope it's not me, because I would like to survive for this recording, and do a 2-episode thing, or a 2-game recording, which would be great. And I think that person's in the basement. I can't tell. but it definitely looks like she's underground, which really sucks. And I'm not going to pop this generator just because I want one generator on the opposite side of the map. So, and the point where things get hairy, or we're coming down to one survivor is dead, or more than one survivor is dead, we want an option to get away. I don't see one over here. There isn't one over here, is there? There's not. There's a hook. Um, Looks like he's probably camping that person, so I'm just going to work on this generator. Hopefully Claudette or whatever, the Jake. Yeah. I'm not quite sure. Holy Jesus. Oh, he sees me. So, fuck you. Unfortunately for me, I ran straight into him thinking he was going to be somewhere else. I'm going to crawl away because I'm sure there's a hook nearby somewhere, unfortunately, which looks like there isn't any. So he's gonna have to look, because looks like that Claudette probably got rid of most of them. I'm gonna run to the house in just a second. Luckily, I gave him the juke on that. Oh man, that hook is almost still there. So, oh, he broke that hook, which means that Michael Myers has to take me across the map. He's just gonna drop me, which I don't blame him. I'm gonna crawl in here. Yep, there is a thing here. They've really handicapped Michael Myers, who doesn't have a single iron grasp, which really sucks. Like I said, survivors are really overpowered. Unfortunately, so the killer has a really hard time. He got that one person by getting them to a hook and camping them, but unfortunately, while I am on that towards the house side of the map, there is no way that Michael is going to kill me. In fact, no, I take that back. The only way Michael will kill me is because he will have to take me across the map. And unfortunately, every time he puts me down, it does give me a default bar. So and for him, it's fine leaving me. I mean, I'll bleed out, especially if I keep holding shift, which is to sprint normally when you're running. But yeah, I would love it if one of the survivors could come over to me, just because I'm getting towards halfway health, and unless I know where the trapdoor is, I really don't want past that. Looks like Michael Myers is still being kited around by that Jake, so you'd think that Claudette would come help me. Looks like she's wandering away. I can't really tell for sure. because unfortunately the outlines are kind of blurry for me. All I know is I can see them and where they're at. I don't know if Jake's given Michael the slip. No, he's not. Whew, okay. I really kind of wish I was one of those people that made like lots of noises when they got startled, or was stressed or whatever. I guess you want to call it. Simply because I'd be much more interesting to listen to, I guess. Because when I get startled or whatever, okay, that wasn't off of me, so I don't want to. I still don't want to pop this generator. Because it's the only one on this side of the map. So he has to be chasing somebody, otherwise he wouldn't be doing what he's doing now. So I'm going to run to this generator. Somewhere in that direction, which makes me not want to go over here. I almost got max boldness, which is usually really unusual for me. Normally I try to sneak around more or less because then he can't find me, and situations like this don't happen. So if I'm lucky, he's going to come from that way, because if he does, then I can run back to the house. And I know that's bad of me. Oh, that person was right behind me trying to get me off the generator so they could heal me, and I was focused out in front of me, which is a bad thing, because if it had been Michael Myers, he could have picked me up right off of the generator. He's not even interested in me, it looks like. Probably because over here there are no hooks, which means he can't hook me. And there's really no incentive for him to catch me. So I'm just going to run straight over here for this door. It does give me extra objective points, and there's no hooks over here, so fuck him. I know that's really messed up, as Nia, who's, I'm sorry, but she does look like a lesbian. I'm pretty sure she is. I know in her backstory, she's acting out and whatnot, but yeah, she looks like a lesbian, and that's what I'm going to call her. Because, yeah. Anywho, ooh, there's Michael Myers. Fuck him. Thank you for that hit. Gave me more boldness. And I'm out. Since this is my second game, holy crap, I got a lot of points. Let's see, we'll come back to this. I just want to drop in, see what these people are doing. Looks like they opened the other door. Jake is running from that Michael Myers. They were probably getting bonus points simply because, well, he can. We emasculated the killer, unfortunately. It was definitely a good game. Good game. The killer has a sad face. The killer is a sad face, which may explain why they did so poorly. No, honestly, they're working with a single perk. Deer Stalker, which is really good perk. Later on, when it gets higher up, it can be good at the beginning, depending on how well of a killer you are. Leaving a person on the floor allows you to see them, so they did perfectly well. Weirdly, I got more points than the outfitted Jake, who healed me before we got that generator. He was running Saboteur, Sprint Burst, Adrenaline, and Calm Spirit. Basically, he could break hooks, had burst of speed to outrun the killer in case he was injured during the last generator being finished and the gates powered. He suddenly gets a heal up, even if he's dying or even on the floor. Calm Spirit lets him be near birds that usually fly away and caw, giving the killer an alert, especially if they're running Spies from the Shadows, because that gives them a visual cue as well as a sound cue. The Claudette, I'm guessing it was a Meg, I don't remember. She was running Sprint Burst 2, Adrenaline, and Spine Chill, all to allow her to run away and to see when the killer's staring at her. I'm really surprised about this Claudette. I'm pretty sure she was bloody, I don't remember, but all she was running was Empathy, which allowed her to see injured players. So if you were lucky enough to only get hit but got away from the killer, she could see you from up to 32 meters. When she gets this to max level of 3, it allows her to see you everywhere. No matter where you are on the map, she sees you, and she can go save you. But anyways, thank you guys for watching my recording. It's my first, like I said again, it's my first one, so hopefully I didn't do terrible at it. I'm going to watch it just in case. But I'll probably end up uploading this because I'm really lazy and I don't want to do this again. I've done like 3 of them, which is being brutally honest, and I probably shouldn't have said anything about that, but, so what? Thank you guys again for watching my video. Hopefully there'll be more. Hopefully you didn't find this as terrible as I think it is. Good night. Or day, whatever part of the,